Hi, welcome to Garageband for iPad Session 2. If you missed the first video, then I'll put a link to that video in the top right of the screen now. Otherwise, let's jump in. We're going to be looking at chords, loops and editing. If you've got any questions, then post a question in the comments below and I'll endeavour to get back to every single one of them. In this video, we're going to be adding in drums, guitar, bass and strings. Load up your previous track just as you did in the first video. We scroll along to our new part, which in this case will be guitar, and choose Smart Guitar. We're going to be adding something called chords. So as you can see here, I'm just cycling through all the different chords that you can play on the Smart Guitar. Let's record a pattern of C, F, G and back to C again. Tap the red circle to record. Switching back to track view allows you to see those tracks and how they record, just like you did in the last video. Hopefully by now, changing between these screens is now second nature. Let's choose the bass guitar and start to record our bass part. Select the instrument view and change from track view to the instrument view. Here you can see the frets of the bass guitar played as a real instrument, not as a smart instrument this time. Let's try to record an example of bass with a deliberate mistake that we can correct. To edit any mistakes, just tap on the region you want to edit, and then tap Edit. And then find the mistake. Here we can tap, drag down and correct the mistake to the correct pitch. Another feature of Edit that you may wish to use, especially when you're listening back to your track and you think aspects are out of time, you can do something called quantization that puts the music to the nearest beat, measure, half beat, etc. We're going to select 8th note. You can hear that the bass part sounds really good. You can do that with your other parts as well, should you feel that they are a little bit out of time with the metronome. Okay, let's record a strings part using the same chords C, F, G and C. Now you hear some notes are louder than others. We can actually edit that through Garageband by clicking on Edit, and this time you can actually see and hear each of the different notes. But instead of dragging, like we did with the bass part, this time we can actually select each note, delete. If there's a better sounding note that you'd like to use, like this pizzicato, we can just copy, tap to where we'd like it to be pasted, tap again, and then click paste. Using loops is a really handy way of recording parts that you want to make more interesting. Tap the loop symbol here. So in this case we're going to be adding electric guitar to the second section of the tune to give it a bit more lift. If you remember in the last video I showed you how to select, drag and drop loops. So I'm going to go ahead and record section 2 using all the instruments that we've added. You should try the same as well. Take your time though, no need to rush through like I did. 5 minutes later. If you haven't already done so, like and subscribe, have a look at some more videos up here, and of course like and subscribe down there as well.